Hi Geminis, welcome to your love reading for July 2019 and welcome back to my channel Lunasync Tarot. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I hope you're enjoying the readings. I did a pick a card last week. It's all about your future love, your future career, and your future home life, so check that one out. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so and click the bell for notifications. I do new moon readings, full moon readings, and love readings for each sign for each month. So with that being said, let's jump right in. I've already shuffled your cards and this is what we have here. It is a very impactful pull. In the position of you, your love interest, the combined energies, and the outcome, or what needs to be understood and integrated, we have 4 major arcana cards that came up for you, which means that there is a fundamental shift in something that's happening in your life, in your love relationship, in your relating with this other, the person that you're thinking about during this reading. In the position of you and what you're contributing is the Tower. So you might know that the Tower, or a Tower moment, is a moment where something spontaneous and unexpected happens, and it can cause like great chaos. It can cause, just like a fundamental shift or change in your life. It could be something, it's often unexpected. For example, I was up the other morning really early. I went to take out the trash, and my neighbor's dog came after me and attacked me. I'm okay, I'm fine. But it's like that. It's like that kind of thing. It's totally unexpected. It takes up a lot of time and energy because, of course, after that we had to like sort of settle it. And it sort of messed my whole day up and kind of took over. So that's kind of what a Tower moment is like, when this unexpected change comes in and sort of takes over your life energy or your time in some way that is, it's just sort of a surprise. It doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Oftentimes it's a much needed shift for you, but it's also something that's quite unexpected. So this is what you're contributing at this moment in July, where it comes to your love relationship, or where it comes to what you're contributing to the relating. And so then for the person that you're thinking about during this reading, they pulled the World card. This is what they're contributing. The World card is a really nice card. I get the sense that this person, whoever this is experiencing a closure, a completion, a sense of achievement. It's like having worked at something for quite some time and you're finally at the end of it and you're able to look at it and be like, wow, that's what I did. I've accomplished this goal. This person is experiencing a great amount of achievement and this sense of like victory. So could be that if you're in a relationship, your partner is in this place of really, it's like a 30,000 foot view where they're looking at their life, they're looking at what they've accomplished, and there's a sense of closure and completion. It could be the end of a relationship. It could be that they have a sense of closure and they're moving on and it's a total surprise to you. It doesn't have to be that. It doesn't have to be that there's an end to this relationship. It could be that whatever they're experiencing in the way of achievement, success, and victory is bringing a shift, a fundamental shift into your life in some way. Now, I think that is probably the case because if we look at the other cards, specifically the cards that are in the position of the combined energy, there were 4 cards that fell out here. And I'm not sure what order they came out in, but we have the Ace of Wands, because they all kind of fell out together. But we have the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Sun. I mean, that is a ton of fire energy. And the Wands suit is very much about creative, passionate, entrepreneurial, enterprise endeavors, right? So it's about having this sort of spark of vitality and energy, a new beginning, a new opportunity, embracing this new beginning, embracing this new opportunity, having somebody come in, either you, this is your energy, but probably it's your partner's energy, since they have the World card here. Victory, success, achievement, completion, accomplishment. This person here, the Queen of Wands, is coming in with a lot of charisma. She knows how to network. She knows how to connect with others. When she walks into the room, you notice her. She brings that fiery, passionate spark to any venture, to any enterprise. You definitely want to partner with her if you're starting something new. And I get the sense that something new is beginning. This is your combined energy, remember. And then finally, we have the Sun, which is like optimism and enthusiasm, and again, vitality. And, it's the most optimistic card of the deck. It's a card of success. It's a card of clarity. Whatever you're starting with this person that has really shaken you to the core, like this new thing, this new passionate, fiery opportunity, maybe it's in love, is going to shake your foundation to the core. And you're shook. You're just like shook. But it looks so yummy and juicy and powerful and intense and passionate. So all of this in your combined energy is like a go, right? And then finally, in what needs to be understood, or the outcome, what needs to be integrated, is Temperance. And this is another major arcana card. It's about balance and moderation. It's about blending diverse elements. It's about alchemy. It's about having a long-term vision and using patience in order to get the progress towards this long-term vision. So if this is a new love that comes into your life with this like energy of like, I'm successful, I've achieved what I wanted, I'm victorious, that shakes you to the core, that's like, oh wow, this new love interest is like making me rethink everything that I thought I knew about life and what I wanted in life and what was sort of important to me. And you are embarking on this new passionate love opportunity with this person. It has great potential to be long-term and to bring into your life a lot of moderation, a lot of balance, a lot of stability. This is like a stabilizing energy here. So there's a lot of energy here. And what needs to be understood and integrated is like, be patient, stabilize your energy, look at the long term, assume a long-term vision. Because whether this is a new love interest or whether it's a new beginning in like an entrepreneurial respect with a love interest or with a partner, you will need to incorporate patience in order to achieve your long-term vision here. This card is about blending diverse elements. So if you look closely at the card, you'll see the silver cup and the golden cup, and she's sort of like, there's this flow of energy between these two cups. And ultimately, when you blend these energies, the blending, the result of the blending has a greater, has a greater, the blended parts are greater than the separate parts. So this blending is ultimately going to produce, this blending of energies is ultimately going to produce something that's greater than the separate individual parts alone. Okay, let's pull some tarot of sexual magic, because I am fascinated with this love interest that's coming into your life in July. How does she or he see you and your love connection? We have the Knight of Pentacles. This is how she sees you. She sees you as very stable, very cautious, very slow moving, Somebody who is able to take great care to provide a lot of support in terms of like tangible support, practical support, to provide the things that he or she would need to build a life. You know, this is like family. This is like home. It's the suit of pentacles. So it's all things practical and tangible. It's money. It's finance. And she or he really sees you. I think these two women look very similar, as somebody who's able to provide. She also sees you as patient, as slow moving, as cautious, and sort of protective. How do you see her or him? How do you see your love interest? What do you think about the chemistry that you have with her or him? What is your passionate, creative, sexual energy about? Oh my God, wow. Okay. Jeez. That was like violent. Let me pick up these cards here. All right. So what did we pull here? The King of Chalices. Okay, so they're seeing you as a knight, and you're seeing them as king energy, emperor energy. Can we see this? The King of Chalices. So this is the King of Cups. You see this person as very strong, strongly connected to their emotions. Very kind, very generous, very compassionate. They are in a position of leadership. They use their emotions to inform their movement, to inform their behavior, to inform their decisions. They are very loving. Look at the way that he's stroking her hair. And just like, he's offering this cup of like, I don't know, he's very generous. They're very generous, emotionally generous. That's really nice. Okay, let's see, what should we do now? I'd like to know more about this new opportunity, this fiery new opportunity. What is this all about? In the position of the combined energies, when the two of you come together, wow, there's a spark. You embrace the spark. You embrace the opportunity. And you have somebody in your corner, the Queen of Wands, who is very charismatic, who's able to see this project through, or this love connection through, to fruition. And you're feeling really optimistic about it. This is just a connection with a lot of vitality, a lot of energy, a lot of passion, a lot of creativity. So let's learn a little bit more about it. Let's pull from the Osho Zen Tarot deck here. One or two cards to describe the... Gosh, I tell you what, every time I use this deck to clarify, I get this freaking card. What is up with that? Here, it's this one. It's out of frame. You can't see that, huh? It's the healing card. Ultimately, this thing, the combined energies, this thing, whether it's the love connection itself or it's a new opportunity inside of this partnership or love connection, will bring you an extraordinary amount of healing. One hand is covering the crown chakra and the third eye chakra, and one hand is covering the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is the I am chakra. It's all about willpower. It's all about identity. It's all about making things happen, turning your dreams into reality. The crown chakra is your connection with spirit, and the third eye chakra is your connection with your intuition. The wands, the suit of wands, is all about spirit. It's all about spiritual energy. Ultimately, what the combined energies will bring about a great healing where it comes to manifesting who you are and what it is that you want, and connecting with your spiritual guidance, essentially. All right. Let's pull a animal medicine card to get some advice on how you should move forward here, because you do have that tower moment, right? So whatever this connection is, this partnership is gonna it's gonna shake your foundation to the core. It's gonna shake up the old ways of thinking, the old ways of doing, the old ways of living for you. And it's gonna be a fundamental shift in all of that for you. So whether that's positive or negative, it's going to be a big change. So let's pull a card for some guidance on navigating this big transformative shift for you. These medicine cards are by Sams and Carson. The Osho Zen Tarot deck is by Osho. And the Gilded Tarot, this deck here, is by Ciro Marchetti. And then the Tarot of Sexual Magic is by Laura Tan. Okay, so what we have is the bat reversed, and remember this is advice or guidance on how you should navigate these energies. So let's read about bat. Bat is about rebirth. Well, definitely see that in the case of the tower. If bat is still hanging upside down in the cave and immersed in darkness, you have met its contrary medicine. This position leads to stagnation of the spirit and a refusal to acknowledge your true destiny, which is always to use the talents you have to the fullest. Is there some area of your life that has dammed up and therefore stopped your desire to create? If so, look at surrendering to the death of that stagnation. So that's one piece of advice. Surrender to the death of that stagnation. If you have been stagnant, it's not going to last for much longer. Somebody's going to come into your life and shake some shit up. That can also imply that in the reversal of your natural cycle of rebirth, you are trying to go at life in a backwards mode. This is a breech birth, in a sense. This type of occluded understanding of how to go about freeing yourself can lead to a stillbirth if you struggle too long in the birth canal. The final outcome can be death of the body. Some people think themselves into a corner with obstacles that are illusionary. By the time they decide what to do, the opportunities are gone, and old age is upon them. All of their dreams have passed them by. Reversed bat says to use your mind, courage, and strength to ensure an easy labor and quick delivery into your new state of understanding and growth. That's the second piece of advice. Use your mind, your courage, and your strength to ensure an easy labor and quick delivery into your new understanding and way of life. This definitely suggests a new way of life is on the horizon. You have somebody in your corner that will support you with this transformation. The Queen of Wands, this woman here, person here. Doesn't have to be a woman, could be a man. Reversed bat says to use your mind, courage, and strength to ensure an easy labor and quick delivery into your new state of understanding and growth. Surrender to the new life you've created from thought and desire, and bravely greet that dawn. Bravely greet that dawn. If you are concerned with today and tomorrow, but not much further, this is about long-term vision. You may forget to see further down the road. Tribal teachings say that you are responsible for future generations because you are the ancestors of the future. Whatever you do today will affect the next 7 generations. Every decision, every thought is to create a state of stagnation or rebirth for those that follow you on the good red road. If you are blocking yourself, you may be blocking the generations to come. Bat flies at night, and in the night are born your dreams. These are the dreams that build future civilizations, so nourish them well. Wow. All signs are go for this connection, I have to say. The only thing that may be holding you back is yourself. But I would encourage you to open up, to allow the old way of thinking, the old way of doing, those old structures to fall to the ground, and to allow this person to assist you in this new opportunity or this new connection. Allow them into your life. Allow them to show you the way. This has great potential for long-term success and great healing for you as well. Manifesting some dreams, some identity, some I am, something into reality through your connection with your spiritual higher self, your spiritual understanding through spiritual guidance. Gemini, July looks off the charts for you. If this resonates, please leave a comment below. I love talking with you. I love hearing back from you. I love getting that feedback. Thank you so much. Make sure to subscribe, click the bell, like the reading so that it can circulate to others, and take good care. I hope you have a beautiful July and a beautiful rest of your summer. All right. Bye-bye.